Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jerry, and today I'm going to finally go over my top 10 for winter. So these are the fragrances that I've been wearing and in my rotation. Now, I'm only going to go over the designer ones. There are some niche ones that I have tried. There are some niche ones that I have worn, but these are the ones that I've been wearing the most. Now, I do have some honorable mentions, and I have to say which ones. Now, the reason why the honorable mentions are here for various reasons. Maybe I just picked them up and I'm not so sure about it, or I had it for a while. I did wear it quite a bit, but something replaced it recently. So without further ado, here's my honorable mentions. So just pick this one up. So this is Red Extreme by Polo Red Extreme. It's a lovely scent. I'm just not so sure about it. It's beautiful. It's not so much a winter scent as much as it could be used in the nighttime in spring, and maybe you could even use it in the summer. But I kind of see this as something a little bit more spicy that you might want to bring out during the fall, maybe the warmer months of fall, stuff like that. So not really a winter fragrance in my opinion, but could definitely be a little bit more versatile than a lot of ones on this list. Number two is one that I recently acquired, but I just haven't got a ton of wearings out of it. And this is very similar to Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Signature, and this is Halloween Man X. And I do like this one. I just don't give it as much wears, and I did recently get it, so it's not going to be in this list. The performance of it, I'm not so sure about it yet as it works on my skin, but I'm definitely going to try to give it a little bit more wearings, because sometimes I do crave a coffee scent, and Halloween Man X is one that I grab for that. Another one I'm going to pick is one that probably should make the list because I love wearing this fragrance, and this is Dior Homme Sport Haute Extrême by Chanel. This is just, it's such a good signature scent. I'm going to probably want to wear this in the summer evenings as well. I mean, obviously I'm going to probably put it on during colder evenings because I do have different Chanel fragrances that I can wear in the hotter months. And last but not least, Valentino Uomo Intense. Now, I did wear this one quite a bit, but I recently got a different fragrance that made the list. So here we go with my top 10. At number 10, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, the original, okay? So I could very well put Signature on this list because I do have it. In fact, the only one from the Uomo line that I do not have is Urban Feel, and people say it smells like Office for Men. So guess I am intrigued at potentially getting that one. I really am, and I probably will. It's just the price is a little bit high for what I might be getting, and I know it's not going to perform like Office for Men, but I'm just like curious. Does it smell like Office for Men? I want to do a side-by-side comparison. I want to talk about it. So I'm definitely going to get that another one. Why am I saying this? I'm not sure, but this one definitely got a lot of wears for this winter. And the reason being is I love that sweet tiramisu. I am a gourmand lover. Not all people like gourmands. A lot of people like those freshies, right? So next one on my list. So this one's on the list. This is not exactly my favorite from the line, and this is 1 Million Privé. Now, it is a little bit more mature smelling. It's kind of growing on me because of the tobacco vibe it has, because I do like my tobacco scents, but I prefer the original and Lucky over this one. All right, so that is number 9. Number 8, this one didn't get as many wearings out of me as I think it should have, and this is Stronger With You. Not the intensely version, this is the original version. And this fragrance, to me, is just so good. It really is. Like, I think people are sleeping on this one. I honestly think that it's an underrated fragrance. I think people give a heck of a lot more to certain other fragrances over this one. Now, not to take anything away from Maison Margiela, but By the Fireplace, lovely. But By the Fireplace, not as versatile as this one. You can get away with wearing this one at a heck of a lot more places and by the fireplace, and it's got a very similar vibe. Definitely love this one, and I will be wearing it as much as I can before the end of winter, because spring's coming, and when spring comes, I'll probably be wearing this more at nighttime. But this fragrance is more versatile, so it's not just a winter fragrance. You could probably stretch this into the spring a little bit. All right, so the next one on the list is number 7 here, and I went with Armani Code, and this time it's not Profumo, it's my new favorite, Armani Code Absolute. Now, I'm really excited about the new one that's coming out. Apparently, it's got a more mature scent, and it's Armani Code Absolute Gold. And it might be something that I like even more in this one. I don't know yet. I haven't got my nose on it. But this one is so good. It's so youthful. It's sweet. It's seductive. It's sexy. Wow. This is so beastly good. And I don't mean beastly like it's a fragrance that lasts forever, but date night, going out, this is what you can spray on right here. And if you are going out to a club, you just spray a little bit more of this one and it's just a-okay. But my go-to club fragrance is definitely a little bit different than Armani Code Absolute, even though I do love this one. Date, you just spray a little bit less. If you're going to a dinner, you spray a little bit less. But typically, I'm going to do 5 sprays on this. I've worn it to the office before. If you're going to go to a dinner where you don't want to choke anyone out, maybe you go with 2 to 3 tops, and maybe even just 1 or 2. If you're going out to a club, you know, you could go over 5 at that point. Maybe you're doing 7, 8, 9 at that point, and maybe getting some on your clothes as well. And you know, you're hitting the wrists at that point, and you're going down to the cufflinks of your pants so that it wafts up. And you got to make sure you get the back of the head. But this could definitely be used for the club. But it's not my go-to clubbing fragrance. Number 6 is my go-to clubbing fragrance. And I think if anybody follows the channel, here it is. You guys already knew Versace Eros was going to be on the list. This fragrance has a nice, clean, minty accord with it. Definitely. Oh my God, this fragrance is good. This one is good. This is going to get more wears out of me and more wears out of me, and eventually it's gonna diminish down to here, and I'm probably gonna want to get the big huge bottle because Versace gives you so many good deals on the big bottles. It's insane. I love it. All right, so now we're already to the top 5. Now this is a fragrance that I got recently. Okay, I didn't have it in the fall. It's something that I picked up right as we edged past winter a couple weeks. So somewhere in January, I picked this one up, and this is Bulgari Man Black Orient. Wow, this has a spice bomb vibe, but I'm telling you right now, I don't care for the original spice bomb as much as other people crave it and everything like that. I don't. But this one right here, the Bulgari Man line with the Man in Black, love Man in Black. In fact, a lot of times it's a little bit different than this one, and I almost prefer it, but for the winter time, this thing's got oud in it, and it just really cuts through the cold. Oh my gosh, this is the spice you're looking for. Believe me, this is the spice you're looking for. Now, is it sexy? Absolutely. Is it something you can pull off in the office? Yes, this is what you're going for. This is more professional smelling than Spice Bomb, in my opinion. Now, number 4, we're still on the same vibe here, okay? Spice Bomb Extreme. Yes. You going on that date? You going out to the club, you're going out to the bar or whatever, it's Spice Bomb Extreme. You can't go wrong with this one. It is lovely. Love this scent. It's been in my collection for quite some time. I've worn it in the summertime, in the evenings. It doesn't really perform as well in the summer, in my opinion, but you can get away with it depending on the day. It's a rainy day, stuff like that. All right, number 3. So this is a new acquisition. No, I haven't had this fragrance in my collection as long as other people have. And I'm here to tell you that I am on this Iris kick, and I probably gave it away because this one had the position at one point. And I still like this one. But this one is just kind of grabbing me by the heartstrings a little bit, and I'm kind of falling in love with it. It's a shame that they reformulated it this year, but I got mine. And this is Dior Homme Intense. Oh my gosh, the chocolatey vibes. the powdery chocolatey vibes you get from this. Everyone's like, oh, I don't like the lipstick. No, you know what? The lipstick vibe for me kind of goes away after the first 20 minutes with this one. And it just turns into this super sexy, masculine scent. It's metrosexual, don't get me wrong. It is definitely metrosexual, and you got to be very confident to probably pull it off. But for me, this just works. I enjoy it. I like the powderiness. I love it. It might end up turning into my favorite Iris fragrance. And I tell you what, I'm kind of like leaning on Prada lately, and I'm not sure between Dior and Prada which one's going to win out. We all obviously know if they discontinue this one that obviously Prada is going to be winning out. But we do have a newcomer recently that kind of goes along the same vibe as these fragrances, and it's the new Dolce Gabbana, the One Intense. Now, it doesn't necessarily have the same exact feel as these, but it's kind of like a powdery, leathery smell that I got from it, and I just put it on today. But it's got a fresh accord to it, so it's not so much on the intense side. It's the Dolce & Gabbana, the One Intense, kind of seems like it's something that I'm going to be able to explore a little bit more in the spring. So not on the winter list, right? But that's coming soon for sure. Number 2, I wore this one on a date with someone that I was super interested in. You guys know, if you've already followed along, it is Dolce & Gabbana, the One Royal Night. Okay, so why did I do a little segue into the One Intense? Well, because everybody thought that the One Intense was going to be a more intense version of the One DNA, but it came out with something completely different, okay? And I'm exploring with it right now, and as it turns out, if you like the One and you really love the One, but you want it to have a little bit more longevity, the one that you want to get is this exclusive edition, okay? It is the Royal Night. It's stronger than the EDP. It'll last over 5 hours, up to 6 hours on your skin. You can even smell wafts of it at 7. After that, it's kind of fleeting and you don't really smell it. But wow, it's lovely. And if you want a longer lasting Dolce & Gabbana, the One, this is probably the one I would suggest you get. If you are an avid collector, Intense might be something that you picked up. I was going to pick it up today, but I slept on it because I got something different. And if you guys keep paying attention here, you'll see what I got, because I'm going to unbox what I pulled out, went to Dillard's, and what I got today. It's something that I fell in love with. Anyway, number 2 is Dolce & Gabbana, the One Royal Night. So, yes, got smudges all over that because I touch my bottles. That sounds kind of weird. I touch my bottles. Okay, anyway, number 1. This is a fragrance that I picked up recently this year as well. Now, I know I'm an infant in the fragcom, and I'm going in this balls to the wall, figuring out what I like. And I'm telling you what, this is probably my favorite of the line so far, and that is Terrymoogly Pure Malt. Oh my gosh, this one's so good. What can I say about this one? Every time I wear this, I get compliments. Never fails. I'm pretty sure that I'm probably going to need another bottle of this because I don't ever want to go without. Luckily, on the website, they still have this available. It's one of their big bangers. Havan's one of their big bangers, and there's other ones available. So I hope you liked my top 10 for winter. These are the fragrances that I've been rocking so far. Yes, I'm going to be testing some more out, and yes, I'm going to be doing a Dillard's unboxing. Yes, I only picked up one fragrance, but I got some samples, and one of those samples was the One Intense. So stay tuned for that. Take care, everybody. Peace.